So for New Orleans right now, pop it forward, Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, champ... Their last matchup against the Celtics was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Warren's checked in for the Pelicans. Bridges comes in for Zion Williamson. And both free throws good for Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Charity stripe shot, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Murray's got 5.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Nowitzki outside. Here's the 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Floats one up, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Ingram. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Nowitzki outside. Outside for Davis. Bridges with the steal. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, Joe. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And that one's good, Ingram.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And so... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram's out there with Bridges. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Warren, and it's Branham in at the two-guard spot. And Towns gets it to go.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Pass to Branham. Bridges outside. Takes it from 10. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the back.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk. But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Nice D from Nowitzki.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, you can live with that turnover because they've been very careful with the ball up till this point.
Starks checked in for Isaiah Joe. Now, here is Starks. Scoreless thus far. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Luka Doncic. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Doncic against Starks. Warren is screen on Towns. For 3, Bridges. Miller grabs the miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Nowitzki outside. Pass to Doncic. Nowitzki outside. Back to Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Branham. A 3 from Warren. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gurovic. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist. Nowitzki's got his 8th assist in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Starks against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Branham. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And New Orleans also making a change. Murray's checked in. Doncic feeling it out. Davis with a screen on Murray. Nowitzki's shot is no good. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Ingram. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Nowitzki outside. Davis in the corner. Murray against Nowitzki. Outside for Davis. With the fadeaway. Pelicans with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Oh, that's a nice looking three there from Murray. How about the high release on that one?
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Into the lane, and he comes up with the deuce. Murray's got 10.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Murray against Nowitzki. Doncic left side. From 20 feet out. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist. 12 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Murray, no good. Lakers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they shot the ball. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Warren kicks to Murray. No good on that one. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Down low, Gurovic. Basket counts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pelicans substitution.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run here. Doncic outside. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. Knocks it loose. Doncic with the steal, and it's the Lakers on the break. Nowitzki for three. Connects again from distance.
And it's amazing to say he's almost second overall in career three-pointers.
And many of those are from way beyond the arc. This guy puts on a shooting display every single night.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Nowitzki against Murray. Up top, Doncic. Four on the shot clock. Nowitzki for three. No good. Shot missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Branham. Davis against Williamson. Warren sets the pick for Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Davis with a screen on Murray. Nowitzki finds Davis. Kessler with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Murray, good.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Davis setting the pick for Nowitzki. Outside, Davis. Over Kessler. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
It's Ingram on the wing. Lakers with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Drills it from outside.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Murray, and there's the drive. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Hood, Javino. Back to Nowitzki. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Pelicans, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Doncic out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Miller. Then it's Anthony Davis. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Starts the pass to Ingram. There's the pick. And stolen by Miller. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want and knocking them down.
Kessler passes to Murray. Jacks up a three. Lakers with the rebound. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league. Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss at the half.
Tries to save it, and another turnover here by New Orleans.
Los Angeles ball.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Pelicans, number 1, and third, the Lakers.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
Nowitzki kicks to Miller. Back to Nowitzki. Good, nice job down low. Nowitzki's got 40 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Murray. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Nowitzki outside. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And it's Nowitzki with the assist. Doncic has got 15 points. The Pelicans have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Anthony Davis.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers. Number 31, Karl Anthony Towns.
Ingram passes to Kessler to end the cold streak. It doesn't go for him.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For 3, Murray in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Nowitzki missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doncic against Starks. It's Ingram on the wing. That 3 off the mark.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Nowitzki outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Nowitzki's got 43 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Kessler is screen on Miller. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nowitzki's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pulls it up. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Murray surveying the D. Off target from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Starks with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray is a terror in transition. Outstanding at knowing how to capitalize in those situations.
Here's Nowitzki. And it's a great finish.
Oh, my.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And Champ gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Trendon Watford's checked in for the Lakers. Oubre comes in for Miller. And New Orleans also making a change. Branham's checked in. Ingram outside. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Branham. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Doncic passes to Towns. Here's Nowitzki. Chalk up 2 there. Nowitzki's got 47 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
For 3, Murray. Oubre pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Nowitzki for 3. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Kessler a screen on Doncic. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
Nowitzki dishes to Towns. Here's Nowitzki. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Branham, the pass to Murray. And stolen by Nowitzki. Floats it up for Doncic. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Oubre against Ingram. In the corner, it's Kessler. Williamson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Branham. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Branham's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Nowitzki, the pass to Watford. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Towns kicks to Doncic. Nowitzki for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ingram passes to Branham. Murray against Doncic. Back to Murray from deep three-point territory. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing. Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Kessler. And he dunks it down.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Doncic dishes to Nowitzki. Now here's Oubre. And here is Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Here's Nowitzki. Up and in on the layup. Nowitzki's got 54 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Kessler a screen on Doncic. For 3, Murray. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Nowitzki against Williamson. Nowitzki outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in the... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. incredible instinct to feel.
Los Angeles with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Burke. Kelly Oubre comes in for Kispert. And Nowitzki subbed in for Delano Banton. 43 seconds left in the game. Towns sets the pick for Nowitzki. And he's good on the 3-ball. Nowitzki's got 57 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So for New Orleans right now, a bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. Starks is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Kessler in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Clock at 2. Murray, no good.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Nowitzki for 3. A shot off that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Great win tonight, MP. Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with it.
I'm just hoping to get through this game as quickly as possible.
Oh, yeah?
My least favorite assignment of the season.
You hate those guys?
Not particularly, but it's their PR director that I hate.
What's up? Is that a professional rivalry sort of thing or what?
No. We used to date.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, girl, you know I got you.
That's nice. Thanks, MP. But don't do anything you wouldn't normally do. I don't want to be the reason you play out of character.
Don't worry about it. I got this. And this time it's personal.